I'm back. It turns out that I just had to make a bit more progress. I don't want to do anything off screen because while some of the grind is a bit difficult to watch, it's also kind of what we're doing here, so we want to make sure that the whole Ark experience is indeed uploaded and recorded. Now, because I'm streaming, obviously it's going to be cleaning up behind me, so I'm actually going to stop doing Doctor Who. If anyone's been, well, you know, I'm gonna, because I'm gonna finish this and I want it to be, well, I don't think I'm gonna do it in under 48 hours, if I'm honest, especially not if I sit around fucking around telling you about what my plans are. But there's gonna be, there's no backups. This is all, we're living in the moment. So you join me early enough and you catch the earlier things. If you dilly-dally, if you don't subscribe, tell your friends, you know, just make sure you get it done, because there's going to be a unicorn tame any minute. When there could be a unicorn tame at any time, any moment. You just never know. And today we're certainly going to take steps towards that. I can't guarantee that we're going to get there, but I can offer the hope of a new beginning. We've got our bone stegosaur. Now I'm not sure if anyone remembers this, and if you do, I really want someone to point out, leave like a comment about it. There used to be these toys, and I think they were based on a show. This was probably from the 80s, and hang on, ooh, that was a bit brutal. Okay, it's probably from the 80s, and basically you're riding, there was a ginger guy with a big beard, and he was wearing a furry loincloth, I think. It wasn't He-Man or He-Man related either, before anyone gets in there and says that sort of carry-on stuff. But he was riding around on this giant bony Stegosaurus, which I happen to have here, and I'm assuming that I'm assuming that this is actually a reference to that, because of the fact that you get given this at the beginning. Or it could just be because they wanted to give you a low-level dinosaur, early-level dinosaur skin, and they didn't want it to be one that you probably would never use, so they made it something you might use a stego. People do use stegos late in the game. It's not every day, but they get used. They get used heavily in raids, actually. But we don't want to be raided, so I'm burning some sage, and we'll be protected. I've put a ring of salt around the rim of my glass as well, so we're doubly protected from evil today. But one thing I'm not protected from, of course, is the chat. So let me just log on, and I'm gonna let the graphics of the game load up. Beautiful. There we go. So we're happy. We're going to see what our berry gathering capacity is like. So first things I notice, I'm not fast. I'm not fast at all. I've got a bit of a... No, not really. Oh, you were gathering all sorts of things, and I don't know what I was worried about. Seeds, berries, good. Okay, this is not a useless thing to have. This is kind of considerably better than, no, I'm not even going to say that. It's disgusting that I would contemplate such a thought. But no, I don't want to go overboard because I don't want to get overburdened. But it seems as though if we have a look-see in the inventory, oh, we're even getting a bit of wood. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that we went to the trouble. He's a bit sluggish, even on halfway. That's okay. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to clear some regions. He's gathering basically everything I need except for fibre. And if you recall, we don't need fibre. So make of that what you may. Cook that. This is going to be a waddle to the front. But that's okay because look at what we've got. We've got this awesome skeletal stego. See, yeah, the guy that I've got reminds me so much of the toy that I used to have because he's got basically the same exact getup. I mean, I assume that there's a loincloth underneath that sensor thing. No one wants to see a loincloth, right? Distasteful these days. Isn't it racist? Wearing a loincloth? I don't know. I see. What am I even doing? Fucking around. There we go. Okay, so we want to take that. We'll need to put that straight away. And we've already got our first real result. Look at that. So now we can dump out all that stuff, take these, probably just put that back over there like that, and light the fire up. There we go. Perfect. What have we got going on here? We don't need to light that fire just yet, but we'll take this. Yes, indeed. And we may as well take these because I think we can reach the smithy. It's just over here behind me. Look at that. I've got to remember to do this, don't I? No, not really. But hey, why not? Now, here. See, I just watched my last video of it, and that's why I'm back. Obviously, it's hard not to come straight back in once you've seen what sort of progress you've got ahead of you. You know, like it's not gonna. We're doing all right. That's what I'm trying to say. We're doing all right, and it's gonna be quite cool to get me a fucking unicorn. So while this is all going on, I've got a couple of soft goals. I want another boat. I want it to be a garden boat. This guy, should I make it all weight? Should I make it all health? See this guy, I think he's so slow. I want him to tank. I want him to be my undead. Anyway, let's stay on topic. The first goal is definitely to do that. So what do we really want here? We really want lots of hide, lots of stone. Not that much stone. Probably got enough wood already. Are you going to be able to run around? What's your carry weight like? Your carry weight's alright. As long as we don't... Oh! Hello. Where did you come from? Well, I'm not gonna mess. We might have green tips on this boat. We don't take risks. what we do is, I think I saw, yeah, that, no, this isn't, you're not really a good hunting animal. Did you know that? Yeah, you hang your head in shame. That was pathetic. But we got all the berries we needed, and we've made all these, what a jump. We've jumped forward from having bugger all to having buttloads in moments. A female Pheomia. I can't look at you. I can't face it. Maybe we want a bird that we can fly. Can I fly that yet? I think we can, you know. I think it was this level. Somewhere on this level. This one's headed for the ground. I don't have any actual fish meat. But, it's not what we're doing. I'm trying to get some hide. These guys look like they've got some hide for me. This one here, definitely looking hide worthy. So we'll just, there you go. Right in the chest, throat area there. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on now, there we go. I'll just quickly. This is where most of the hide is, actually, on the parasol, the cloaca region. Oh, that parasol knows I'm hunting parasols. Be very, very quiet. No, I said quiet. I'm hunting parasols. Be very quiet. Hey. Oh well, this one's. There you go. Hey. Now give it up that hide. We want more hide. Never have enough hide. Well, hopefully we'll have enough hide. By the end of this hunting expedition, we're not getting it fast. I'll go ahead and say that much. Oh! It's a little pteranodon egg. Oh, the eggs are plentiful on this region of beach. If only I was egg hunting and not hide hunting. Alright, let's go for another parasol. There we go. Right in the guts. And we got some side hide, which is better for saddle making, actually. Side hide. It's because of the way that it's formed to the side of the creature already, so you don't need to form it. Just in case anyone's wondering, I really actually make most of this shit up. No one please ever take any of this too seriously, because I'm not an expert. I'm no authority. But what I do know is that if I get this guy in the cloaca there we go, right through the leg, up through and into the guts, that's a very likely kill shot. There we go. Look at him. Quite happy to donate to the cause. And that's the sort of generosity that we really do expect. Oh no, look, that one went out there and the sharks found him. See, this is the problem. And then once the sharks are interested, then I've got to do something about the sharks. It's trying to maintain a safe environment where people can feel comfortable, where parasols are comfortable. Oh, you look like you're going in for the land. Alright, I know, I just sort of hummed and ahed and said I wasn't going to do anything like this, and then I'm not. Look at that. He's flying away. We're not going to do it. Just changed my mind like that, because It was a bad idea. There's another parasaur. I don't know how much hide I've got now, but it's probably still not enough. Because from what I've seen, I'm getting bugger all from these guys. Resume. I'm doing it right though, right? I think I'm doing it right. There we go. Now, let's get to the place where we do the things. Hey. How much did I get? How much do I need? So I need another 28, 27. This guy might have it. Yeah, if only I could throw my pike, I would have potentially. Nah, I knew that wasn't going to work. I don't think I can one-hit kill anything with the melee damage that I've got. But what I can do is I can probably just get this guy mad. Wow, look at this guy. He is so scary on his super fast approach. Very intimidating. The old ankylos, the angry Yankee. Don't mess with the Yankees because they well, they hold a grudge. I wouldn't say they're pretty tough. I wouldn't say they're pretty fast or even really that good at anything. But look at you go. You see, persistent, and they hold a grudge. So, oh, and they bleat like a sheep. So that makes everything easier. Is that enough hide? No, yeah it is. No, it's not. I still need actually quite a bit more, wasn't it? It was 250, but let's make a donation to the center there. Let's double check he hasn't mistakenly picked anything up like that. No, I don't think he even gathers hide. In fact, I'm fairly certain of that. We don't need all that meat. We don't need to keep that fire running. What we do need is we need to go over to here, dump that there. Is there anything else in the full stack? No, there is not. So now, yeah, we need another 40 hide, and then pretty much everything else is actually accounted for. I will gather it as is tradition, but we're pretty much good. So one more thing with hide, one more mercy kill. It seems as though there's not really any dangerous. The only thing is the Brontos. I still won't mess with a Bronto, and the reason for that, it's not so much that I'm scared of it killing me, because I know that I can bring a Bronto down. Actually, it's more that I don't want it to turn its attention to my base, because that's what they do. And that's... oh, my PC's just gone into overdrive. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy stuck on a cliff that's too tough for him. Yep. Look at that. Now, let's see if I can't just edge down that cliff, which is too tough for him to get up. Yeeped, 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 and oh, he was ready for me. Uh-oh. Oh, he's more than ready for me. Oh, and what's even more fun is that Something has gone on with the Razer controls again. We have a real hoot, me and my Razer controller. There we go. Sometimes it just decides that I want to permanently change my key mapping. Alright, well, since he's no longer aggro, I think that I could probably... What the fuck are you up to? He's looking pretty ill. Oh, I see. He's angry with me. That makes sense. He's just stabbed his mate in the face several times. He's not waiting for me though. No. So they're short-tempered, but they have a short memory span as well, by the looks of it. So everything's hunky-dory again. It's very interesting, all this stuff. Sorry, I'm just rearranging everything back to some sort of functional. There we are. Everything's back to normal. So I do still need a little bit of hide. We're gonna have to get it before I go back to base, because it's totally the only reason I'm out here right now. And then we'll have that saddle for the Equus built. Now that's not all I want. I'm gonna need... Yeah, that's not all I want. I want to make some large crop plots as well. This guy, chick, this lovely lady here, is going to be... Ooh! That was close. Ah, but I can swim a lot faster than you can. There we go. Oh, we're not doing it that way. No. There we are. Now come on, B40 hide. B40 hide, yay. Alright, that's perfect. See? I love Fiomier. Fiomier. Now, I'm gonna need more carry weight. Still, I think I'll probably get it up to 150 and then leave it again. Start working on fortitude again, because I notice I'm still snowflaking and I don't want to snowflake around. I want to be ready. Ripped and ready. So we'll whack that in there. So now we've got the hide we want, we've got the fibre we want, we need some stone, and I'm gonna, as per, although now that we're better set, I'm not gonna be so worried about using the pickaxe all the time like I was in the earlier levels, and that's because I don't need that flint so bad. I've got heaps, and I've got enough to make a lot more backup arrows, and you know, I'm not in spark powder production just yet, so that's not a problem either at this point. How much more? Oh, I've actually got that's a pretty decent improvement to the carry weight. Noticeable improvement, that's for sure. So, oh yeah, now we've got definitely a full 100 stone, so we'll take that over to that. And we need one more thing, which is lots of wood. I've got an axe. That's got some wood. It's not 100, but we'll get there. We are getting there. This is how you go forward, sideways. This is the direction in which wood lies. Where is the wood that we require? Oh, look at that! He actually broke my stuff. That's good, because that's going to be my next target. Now, do I have enough wood? I feel like I might have enough wood, but I'm gonna just push for that little bit more. Just enough. Perfect. Now, as I sidle on, oh boy, that's probably not just enough, that's probably just too much. So if I just quickly do this, There we go. Now I've got at least the ability to walk in the right direction. That will help as well. One proper 100 wood should be enough to get the saddle built. I know that it's not a saddle that is required at this point, but there it is. So transfoy and craft. I don't need to back that up. That doesn't need any reparations. This could do with a reparation. Can I repair? Yeah. No. I need more. Oh, well, okay. I'm not that surprised about that. So we've got the saddle. I don't think that you can just whack it on the horse. I think you have to jump on the horse without a saddle first. What's going on now? That unicorn is still there. And now there is... That's one of the tech dinos again, is it? It looks like it. I certainly have never seen... It's either a tech dino or it's a graphical glitch. So, I don't know, it's a tech dino. Okay. I wonder how you... I bet you don't just rock on up and tame them the same way you normally tame a normal dino. I know you just rock up and kill them the same way you normally rock up and kill a normal dino, so maybe... I think that's going to be something that I do a little bit of research into before I approach it directly. I didn't realize that they were on the Ark. I thought that the presence of tech dinos was one of the obvious facts that I was on the center that I'd missed. So that's positive, knowing that that's not the case. Oh, I'm too early. Or am I? Am I just... Where is he? There. Ah, I mean... You gonna make it? No, you didn't make it. Yes! Alright. Now it is time. It is time to get the meats from the fish, if I can even find a fish. I'll be buggered if... Oh... I mean, I don't mind if it's a shark. I'm quite happy if it's not a shark as well. How long do I have? Is this guy waking up super fast? Is he even... Ah, there he is. Okay, he's very hard to spot, isn't he? He's not waking up super fast, but he's not gonna hang around forever either, so I'm probably gonna need to go and get some of those narcotics that I just made. Not a big deal. That's... I mean, if one of those sharks wanted to come at me, that would be not the worst thing in the world right now. I'd love some of that raw prime fish meat. But again, a seal will be just as good. Here we go. Oh, my stamps. Needs my stamps up. Okay, I'm just going to make it a quick dash up to there. My stamps will regenerate while I do it. This guy, he needs to eat a lot, doesn't he? So does that bird. I wonder if it will... No, I'm pretty sure it only eats meat. It only eats fish meat. So that's going to be perfectly okay. Ow. But we're alright. Aha! So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to give him some of these. How torpid is he? He's not too torpid. He's not taming particularly fast either. Now that I've started the tame, I must finish it. So we gotta get a fish. That's a fish. Come with me, fish, please. Thank you. Alright, take it up here. I should have been taking them up and dumping them next to the body. That's the typical way, but it's alright. Oh well, that is a big fish. Seal calf. Now we want the meats. And oh, that's much better though. Yeah, that's gonna do us. Okay. Definitely better than trying to gather meat with a pike, and that's no surprise really, I suppose. Now, there we go. So that was just in time. Just in time to lose all taming effectiveness. Get him back up to let's just get him all the way back up to full unconsciousness. That's the best way to start. Oh, I have got coffee. Okay, there we go. So I'm just looking at the old Pelly. So he's got 5.1%. How much meat do we have in him? We've got 20, we've got nearly 30 meat. So presuming that meat lasts, yeah, he's gonna tame out. But to be on the safe side, I think one more small batch of fish meat. One more small batch of fish meat. Maybe the shark. I'd like it to be a shark. The sharks don't seem too interested in coming to me. Maybe because they can tell they wouldn't be able to catch me if they came. Catch gonorrhea if you come. What? I'm pretty sure they just fear my elite skills. Is that what? Oh, an icky. Well, that's no use. Ickies. Did you know that if I were to poke you in the head with this spear, that would be weird? So I'd be confused by the meat. I'm always a little bit confused. I'm pretty confused about what that was implying, but I'm pretty sure it was some sort of reference to something. If you got the reference, good on you. If you didn't, you're probably not old enough. Anyway, let's put some more meat in here. And we definitely have seen this through to the full end now. Yeah, see, now that's exactly, well, I suppose it's absolutely no use because I'm doing it all single player. I'm gonna look boss as fuck, with a sword in one hand and a lance in the other hand, riding on the back of the unicorn. It's just gonna be the way it is, I think. So, you're definitely gonna need a few more of these, and yeah, probably more than we have. I'm gonna give you all three. I say that as if it's something or other. And it is. And it is. Who can deny? Oh, look at this. Now that's not a common sight. He's not really stranded. Okay. I don't think that he'd be unable to climb up and beat me up if I had issue. If I started a thing, so I'm not going to try it. And of course, they all stick up for each other. So who's to say that other one doesn't just see it and come charging into the defense? That's another thing that happens quite regularly. These, I'm going to need to. Someone's going to be carrying all of these. That's going to be what happens. Not yet is not. So that's not what I came here to do. I suppose I should double check the level of fertilizer. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. It's alright because we know that I've got these memory issues. Which makes it easier to remember that you've forgotten something. Oh, look at that! We're making progress. You've got some citronelle starting to pop its little citronelles out. Nothing to show for it just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and once we're there, we'll have gotten there. And that is well, that would essentially be the journey, wouldn't it? The whole journey, not just the best part, or it's just every bit getting there, and then getting there, actually getting there. Fucking could have left it at that first stream, huh? Ran out of things to say, did I? No. Alright, so I'm not gonna go bonking all of them in there just in case he does wake up, because see, look at this, we're Progressive Enterprise, and she's got that awesome red wing. I love that. Look at that. Fantastic specimen. What level is it? 13. It's pretty shit, pretty low level, but we're not going to worry about that because this has a purpose. This is our fishing thing. Some people make fishing rods. I swim around in circles on this thing. Easy. So we are looking at a little bit longer, really. Let's look at that saddle. We've got to make. We're probably going to be looking at a hell of a lot of hide. That's what I'm gathering. What I'm expecting to have to get. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's funny. This was definitely one of the first things I tamed on my last single player playthrough. So they've really hiked the level of that saddle. Now I know I had already looked at it, but I had just presumed that it was in the 20s. And it's worth seeing it through anyway. But now I do have two birds, both of which are unable to fly. And of course the pteranodon is practically useless for some time. Well, for all intents and purposes, it's entirely useless for anything other than to confuse and bewilder an incoming fly attack. So we'll need 13, 18, something, and where are the gloves? Am I still wearing them? Oh, I see. Okay. Yep, 13, 18, something or other. Plus 10. Plus another 5. Brilliant. So we want like a whole bunch. It's it's adjusted for inflation. You've got a whole bunch, don't you? Like and follow. If you've got a whole bunch of hide. See? I knew it. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what we were after. Oh, I see. Your tail's actually... You're actually a little bit... Oh, because of the sun. So they really are a little bit faster during the day when the sun's up. Oh. Isn't that fascinating? How many times do I have to confirm that before I start to take it into account? That was nowhere near enough hide, by the way. I really expected a lot more from him. What can I even do with that? Is it even useful? Can I even? I can't even. There we go. Perfect. Yes. And need a few of those. We're gonna keep gathering. We need fiber like nobody's business. And hopefully... Is that guy still in the water? No, see, he's climbing on out. He's fine. He's not even bothered by it, so that would have been a real dumb move to attack him. I'm happy about that. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Great chief. Oh. He's still very unconscious. He's halfway tamed. I can make another run back to the base and dump some stuff just before I get too heavy on it. Oh wow. Oh, he looks like he's a dead un. He's a dead un. Now are you really complaining about food? Then show some initiative, would you? Now, look at this, eh? Look at this. If we approach carefully enough, we can harvest the majority of the meat from the cloaca of the beast. Oh, inside the cloaca, swinging the axe in any direction yields 3 raw prime meat, 4 buttloads, literally buttloads of prime meat. And now hopefully we make it to the surface before the stam runs low. There we are. So look at that, he took care of himself and we ended up with quite a bit as a result there. I should have checked to see if he had a sauropod thing. We need them. Things. We need them. Here we are. Let's light the fire. Who's my carrier of you? Greg. Greg. Don't let this... Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Okay. New plan, Greg. Follow me. Oh, come on now. I remember the thing, don't I? Yes. That was a trick question. Now, I'm taking that. And that, and that. And I'm gonna put this out. And is that Greg I hear over there? Oh, look at that. Hey, Greg. I want you to put your shoulder there. There we go. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Now, we're gonna start the fire. We're gonna pop this in here. We're gonna pop that in there. Oh, no, we're gonna eat it raw. Brilliant. That's... You've always got to taste test the goods. And you've always got to push F. Okay, so we want that, and now F, T, W, there we go. So, I think I actually have to watch this. Oh yeah, that won't help. I think I actually have to watch this cook. And I've got a feeling that it's futile. What I'm doing here is futile. But I think that it's stackable, you see, the cooked raw prime meat, and that's really key. So if I quickly pop that, sometimes I like to sit on his back. Anyway, that, and we'll just take that, and then I'll just jump off. And it's so much worse spoil time on my pocket, so I've got to pop that straight across. Now I've got to take this one, and then I've actually got to pop that across, and then I'll take that, and I'll do this, and then we'll just double check that it even stacks by doing this, and there it is, stacked. Great, this is worth doing. So every time I get prime, I've got to cook it up super quick, because otherwise it's going to spoil so fast I can't do anything about it, and then we're buggered. So, we learning. But I do actually want to cook the rest of that raw standard meat as well, or at least this part of it. So, there we go, and better make sure that that Pelagornis continues to tame up, because now I've actually thrown a lot of resources at it. And while I can't saddle it, I certainly can get really pissed off if it flies away with all my stuff. No, there we are. And this is about where he is, isn't it? Yep, brilliant. Still there? Perfect. Just about to wake up? Yes, indeed. There we go. And what about the tame? Okay. Alright, so we're not far from having this guy tamed. Wonder what our crop plot looks like now. This is getting, you can see, a little bit more multitasking than it once was at the earlier levels. Oh, look at you trying to follow me. Aren't you just good at following orders? Come on, Greg. Don't you do it. Oh, Greg. Thank God. Jolly good. Jolly good. Now, I need to know. Is... No. No. That's just you. So, is that everyone? No. Okay, so now I understand. Yeah, that's what it was. I was looking at taming group 1. So if I go... There we go. Brilliant. So now I change to taming group none. Taming group 2. Add Greg to taming group 2. Alright, now we've got Greg on taming group 2. Now we can have Turd. And this is where it gets super fun, by the way. We have Turd following Greg. And of course Turd is on neutral. Let's just double check. Yes, Turd is on neutral. So, if anything is to attack Greg, ain't gonna happen. Now we want Greg to have a lot more health. I think I've seen them with over 5,000, so over 9,000? Let's see if we can get it over 9,000. Do you think that's possible? He's not still following me. Alright, we are not going to have to wait. We're not going to have to drag him any further, I don't believe. And it looks as though, yeah, he's just eaten now. We've got, what, 4 more bites of food by the looks of it? I'm just going to burn some sage and make sure that no evil spirits interfere. So it's gone up by 7-ish, which means it would probably be up to oh no, it hasn't gone up by that at all. It's gone up by much less than that. Okay, there's no point in... Well, I'm still going to burn that sage. We'll make sure that... Be gone. Did that work? Gone? No. The evil spirits linger. Oh, 90% now? Okay, so there's going to be 2 more bites. So I'll hang around so that he comes to and becomes a follower. And in the meantime, you could become a follower and you could like and subscribe. It'll really help me out because it makes such a big difference to my life whether you do that or not. Just you know, being honest, it's massive help. I'm going to be eternally grateful if you no, you don't have to do any of that, to be honest, but it's fun if you do, because if you do hit that bell notification icon, there is an advantage for you, which is that you can come in and catch me in the stream right when it starts. And I don't know if it's a huge advantage. I mean, it certainly will be once I reach my 48 hours and it starts to take the videos down, and I start to wonder whether or not I should have maybe recorded them at the same time and uploaded them separately or something like that. But you know, just the fact that I thought about it, it's the thought that counts. So I don't need to worry about that. Catch me outside. Yeah. So we're really very fast approaching what I would call the great success of this particular stream. We've killed some time. We've tamed this bird. We've definitely tamed it. It's got 1 more bite left. This bird is going to play a huge role in the future of our little enterprise here. We're going to be capable of crossing oceans without any sort of risk of fish attack
of any kind of thing like that, and then of course it's got a big ass beak on it. It's probably going to be able to do the damage, a little bit of damage anyway, and the fish meat, of course, which no one hates fish meat, right? I don't. I like it. I'm a big fan of the old seafood. Oh, okay. Well, you're looking pretty good there. Well. Oh, I was so ready with Greg, but I feel as though now I'm on the spot a little bit. Fisher. Come on, Fisher. There we go. Come with me, Fisher. We've got things to do and places to see. Oh wow, you're keeping up. Yeah, you keeping up. All right. I like having Fisher around. Yeah. All right. So, Fisher, there's a thing about you, and that is, stop following me. No, I mean stop following me. There we go. Land it. Lovely. Yeah, you've got some meat on you. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about putting down a thingy. There's the unicorn, edging its way closer. Oh, it better not touch my bloody dinos. Maybe I should put a wall up. I feel as though it's coming over to say hello. If it comes and touches my dinos, they're gonna aggro. Everyone's gonna aggro. I'm not happy about that. Oh no. No, 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 don't you touch my bird. You ass. You gonna attack my boat? No, no, good. Oh, it's gonna get itself killed. It's gonna... It's gonna get itself killed. Okay, no, it's ceased its aggro. Okay, so me going underwater, it loses sight of me. It's definitely, it was angry with me. This is just like the Giganto tame. So we can recover from a fuck up. That's what we just learned then. And he has a tendency to walk into you. And I don't understand why you are not flying. That's okay. We want your attack speed, attack damage to go up. So there we go. Oh wow, a bit more. Right? Let's get it a little higher. We want you to be pretty tough, turd. A tough turd. He's a good turd. Now, oh, they look like they might actually be. No, okay. Oh, all right. So we've done some things. We've got Fisher, we've got Turd, we've got Greg, we've got our boat. We're all set up on this island, and we're growing what we want to be able to tame that unicorn. That was worth it. That was the progress that we wanted to see. Something positive, something to say. Probably we'll have that citronelle that we want by the end of the next episode. In the next episode, I probably still won't even attempt to tame this thing. I'll probably just build another boat, the garden boat. So, I hope you've enjoyed what we've done so far. I'm gonna quit here before the unicorn fucks it all up for everybody. You've wasted some time with this one. So have I. But it had to happen. I mean, I'd said I was going to stream every minute of it. I'm streaming every minute of it. This is some minutes of it. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I did, to the best of my abilities anyway. And I certainly got some educational tips out of it, and even an awkward moment or two. So if you've been watching, capture those, and hit me with them, because I bet I'll take it really well.